Good leadership, good representation is what Jamaica needs in all our political representative. We need good leadership and good representation in our Prime Minister, which we have. We need good leadership and good representation in our MPs. We need good leadership, good representation in our opposition leader. And listen what I said or, because he is our opposition leader, because we are paying him to represent us as the opposition leader. But it has come to my knowledge and many others that the opposition leader has personally taken time out of his life to make the growth and development of Jamaica stagnant on purpose. Yes, Blueprint family, this is going to be our discussion point today. If this is something that you are currently interested in, stick around as we get into the video right now. A headline came out yesterday in the papers. The title of that headline is G2K slams Mark Golding for his approach when it comes to constitutional reform. Blueprinters, Jamaicans, the wider public have a serious issue with Mark Golding's behavior and a lot of things, especially constitutional reform, because the Jamaican constitution is in dire and desperate need of a reform. And we, the Jamaican people, feel it. The Jamaican constitution was created in a time period, a Jamaica that has long gone. We need new, modernized rules and regulation for the time period that we are currently in. And we see this in a lot of complaints that a lot of Jamaicans have. For example, fixed time when it comes to election, and also human rights issues in our judicial system. All of this need for happen, but it cannot happen without the constitution getting reformed. And the opposition leader has made it his personal mission to stall this constitutional reform. Even the other day, I make a video with the Prime Minister extending invitation to the opposition leader. An invitation, in my opinion, that the opposition leader dash back in the Prime Minister's face. Want to dictate to the Prime Minister how the rules of engagement is supposed to be carried out. Sometimes I wonder if Mark Golding believed to himself that him around the country. I seriously want to know, because look at it. The Prime Minister set up a meeting, taking the first step, as we always do, to try to make this constitutional issue go through. The man take the first step and set up a meeting between Mark Golding and Delroy Chuck. Delroy Chuck is the Minister of Justice and also holds the portfolio of constitutional affairs. The same ministry that Mark Golding shadows. So why is it that Mark Golding wouldn't want to meet with Delroy Chuck? And I see a lot of PNP supporters, a lot of PNP bloggers at state that, listen, the Prime Minister boy out Mark. He must send Mark to other people Why him not go meet with Mark? Listen to my people. There is no constitutional reform without Delroy Chuck. Delroy, even if the Prime Minister meet with Mark, Delroy Chuck have to be there because of him hold the portfolio. You understand? And Mark Golding understand this. So Mark Golding is just behaving childish. And this is why I agree with a lot of the titles that G2K plays and Mr. Golding. They call him immature. They call him childish. And they also call him entitled. And I personally believe, in my opinion, those titles are befitting Mark Golding's behavior. I have never seen an opposition leader more hard to deal with than Mark Golding. The man hard to deal with. The man make simple matters difficult. And even if you can get Mark Golding to agree on a matter, he will agree now. And then tomorrow morning, when it doesn't serve him, Mark Golding flip-flop and change him mouth and make it look like, say, listen, the government alone do this, we not do nothing. I will see this happen on many issues. And this is why even in my video, I tell the Prime Minister, do not have a one-on-one meeting with the opposition leader. Are the worst thing you could have ever do. Make sure that there is witness upon witness when you are talking with this man. Because if you have no evidence in what is being said, Mark Golding will take that meeting and spin it and turn it and craft it and mold it into a weapon to be used against you, like what he has done on numerous occasions. Look at what the man do with the Prime Minister's wife when he himself agreed on her being Speaker of the House. The man weaponized it, going as far as to say them are going like them are the royal family, in my opinion, and that him are into. Them are going like them are the royal family and them run Jamaica. And also it is conflict of interest. After the man agreeing, we see this happen again with the zone of special operations. The man agree for extension and then the man come and make it sound like him never agree. Like the government alone take it up on them head and do this. The Prime Minister be weary of this man. This man is a very slippery, snake-like individual. Yes, man. And this behavior make Mark lose a lot of credibility. This behavior make a lot of the Jamaican people them now have no faith in him. And by extension, the members of the People's National Party. Because little by little, the PNP members are getting disgruntled when it comes to Mark Golding. And as I tell you before, time will come when they are going to call for him to leave. It start. We see in a recent video, like the other day, Miss Diane Jackson Miller made a video. And in that video, indirectly, she's saying that Marks need to go. Yeah, man, she has said Mark need to go, man. Blueprinters, me go play a clip of that video there. I wanna go check it out and see what me I talk about.
A video I did that the PNP and Mark Golding have to decide early on if he's going to lead the party into the next election, and if not, to step away early so succession can play out properly. Now let's be clear, I'm not saying Golding needs to step down. I don't have a settled opinion on that right now. What I am sure about though is that the thinking cannot be that the PNP led by Mark nearly won in 2025 and therefore make Mark stay. That can't be it. The question has to be, can a PNP led by Mark win in another 4 years or another 5 years? Those are two very, very different positions. And if the PNP does not adopt the position in the latter question, meaning can Mark win in 4 or 5 years, if they don't do that, if they don't think about that, they might go lose.
You see what me I talk about blueprinters? They want him gone. And she alone a call out, There's a lot of PNP members slowly making their voice being heard that Mark needs to go. Them a try drop the dead ass man. Them see Mark Golding as dead weight. And it's true. They don't want Mark as a party leader. And we do not want Mark as an opposition leader. Because as an opposition leader, he has bring the same dead ass behavior to the Jamaican parliament, holding back the country time and time again. Many occasions, this man has left the country in a stagnant state. We don't want him as an opposition leader. This man just in a parliament collect $20 million, and we as the Jamaican people are not getting any result. Look how long this constitutional reform issue upon the table, and every time this man make it difficult and difficult and difficult. One thing I can say with Andrew Holness, when Andrew Holness did inner opposition, he supported good ideas and good policy. Portia never have no problem with Andrew. As long as it was a good idea, Andrew supported it. And him never go back and change him mouth. Bruce Golding was a good opposition leader. He was. And him support good ideas and good policies. When him talk about the pros and him talk about the con. But if the pros make sense, him push through and support the government on that idea. Mark Golding, them man they support, then flip flop. Them man they hold back good ideas. Jamaican people, this man needs to go. Blueprint family, I want to tell me what you think in the comment section, and we'll continue this discussion. Alright, Blueprint family, we'll come to the ending of another video. If you found this video informational and also interesting, you already know what to do. Destroy the like button. Also, remember to share the video with friends and family so they too can become a part of the Blueprint movement. Also, remember, we as blueprinters will live by 3 codes, and those codes are keep grinding, keep hustling, and remember, success is in the blueprint. See you later, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week.